What is good, YouTube? This is Dayfri, and I'm coming back at you with another video. I posted a screenshot of this build, essentially having the shades of Jokic, Wemby, and Embiid, and it got a lot of traction. It got a lot of likes, a lot of views, and I was kind of stunned by it. And everybody's asking me for the build. So basically, I just made the build just for fun, just to play rec with. So I got some clips with it. Basically, gonna be out throughout this video. Got some stuff to show y'all, kind of show you what I think is good about it, what I think is could be improved with it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So right away, once you see kind of what I did with it, you'll understand why I did what I did. So obviously, you can be right or left, doesn't matter. I always pick 28, it's my favorite number. And then we go center, we go 7'1", because obviously I want to be a little bit taller. For weight, this can kind of vary depending on what you want to do. But I went one under I guess, the median wingspan. This is like the only knock I'd probably have on this build just because the rebounding is tough. So if you do run with this build, say in comp pro-am, like you're a competitive player, you can get away with it in rec, you can get away with it probably playing park and proving ground, stuff like that. But when you play those big centers, those big inside centers, and like you're gonna need a power forward that's gonna help you rebound because this is the one thing I've noticed already. Just depending on how you play and whatever, positioning matters, but the wingspan definitely matters a little bit. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So to start off, I do 80 close shot. I did a 63 driving layup. I did 80 driving dunk, just so I could actually get decent dunks off the slips. And then I think I did 81. Yeah, I did 81 stand up. For post control, I did 75 post control just because I want some of these badges, which you'll see here in a minute. So for this, I did 85 mid range shot just because I think, yeah, you get silver deadeye, you get post fade phenom, you get set shot specialist on silver. All these badges are really big, especially set shot specialist. I think it's one of the best actual shooting badges in the game right now. And then this stuff, as you can see, you get post up poet, obviously unpluckable. You don't get this, but I think if I remember correctly, so you go 85 or 84 there. Oh yeah, you do it. So you get that. You get that on silver as well because you do 84 strength. So now we go to the 3-pointer. We're gonna do an 83 pointer. The reason I did so high on the 3-pointer, some of the bases you can get when you get a little bit higher 3-pointer for these bigger centers, it's a lot better than some of the bases you have to use when you have a 75, 76, 77, whatever it is. And obviously some guys can't shoot with that low of a three anyway. So this is mainly for like guys that that want to play big but don't want to be kind of limited to what their three is, and they can't really hit the shot they want to hit. So this is why I made it this way. I did 77 free throw just because. I did 88 pass sec. So with pass accuracy, I feel like it's a huge thing. The reason I did an 88 though is because at 88 you get Tyrese Halliburton's pass style. And that was the best pass style last year. I'm assuming it's gonna be the best this year, but every year there's always a good pass style. He had the best last year, so for me, I feel like he's gonna have the best this year. So I'll do 88 for his pass style. I maxed both of these out. The only thing that I would say about this, you get, I think it's Sabonis's dribble style, and your player moves faster. I think you get Jokic's, and you get somebody else's. I can't remember exactly, but Sabonis, your player actually moves better with the ball when you actually put it on. So that's why I did that. We'll do 78 interior. We'll do 60 perimeter. We'll do 60 steal, obviously, for bronze interceptor. We're going to do, I think I did 93. Yeah, 93 block. So this is where it gets tricky for me. Because I always make, usually, you have one that's higher than the other. Some guys like, going high on both. When I made mine with 92 D rebound, and I did this at 75. But if you're a guy that loves offensive rebounds, I also feel like positioning matters more with D rebounds than it does O rebounds. So you could switch these if y'all want to. If y'all want to go 75 here and go 92 here, or 91, I guess. So I guess you would have to go adjust it a little bit. But basically, I did 92 here just because of you basically get gold rebound chaser. And depending on how you want to do this, you can switch these. So like if depending on, I think you got to go one more up in weight to get the +1 on O rebound. It's all preference though. Like I did D rebound. This is basically how I made it. Max speed, max agility, Make sure I got this right. Yeah, 78. And then I went 80 vert. So the reason I did 80 vert, what's wrong? Make sure I did this right, fellas. Give me 1 second. 75, 85, 77, 67. So that's what I did. So depending on what you want to do. So in the last build I made, I went 88 pass and I did 78 vert, but I made it like this too because obviously you get gold chase down if you go 80 vert. So depending on how you want to do it. So I'm a big pass hack guy. Like I love pass accuracy. I think it runs 2K. I think it always has. I think it always will. So I'm always big on pass hack. So I went to 78 here and I did an 88 pass hack. But you can kind of mess with this. This is kind of just a template. And some guys are going to be like, hey, I can shoot with, a 78 3 ball or 75. It's just a template essentially to kind of get these shades that you want. But based off of just kind of me playing the game, I do notice the wingspan more than anything. So we'll go ahead and go to the next screen. This is what everybody was crazy about. You get the Wemby comparison, you get the Jokic comparison, you get the Embiid comparison. I mean, basically the reason why people want this build, right? So, stretch 5, playmaker, whatever. It's a good build. It's fun to play on, especially in rec if you're playing with your boys. You guys like to dunk a lot. You can stretch the floor. You can still kind of get in the post. The guys that love being a post scorer. You still play good defense. You can move well. You're fast. With the low weight, you got almost 70 speed. So the build's been really good for me. I like it a whole lot. I really hope once I get it 99, I could actually see its full potential because you can do a lot of stuff when you get cap breakers with this build. You can go more on post. You can go more on pass hack. You want hot break starter. You can go more on block. You can go more on dunk. Whatever you want. Even on midi, you can go more on midi depending on what you want to do. So the build has been really fun to play on. I'm going to show there's going to be clips throughout this video to kind of show you what I've been doing with it. And I hardly have any badges on it. I made it last night. I seen the traction it got on Twitter, just kind of me posting it. So I was like, man, let me go play with it, get some clips, and that's what I did. So yeah, if you like this video and you like these builds, I'll keep trying to post different builds and kind of show y'all, what I look for when I make builds. If you do like it, give a like on the video. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me if you want jump shots, whatever you want. But yeah, so everybody that's been supporting me, I appreciate it. And until next time.